lock in and focus and really put together one of the most historic seasons in NBA 2K League history is amazing.
Recently, we had on Wizards District Gaming. They talked about their championship run. What did that mean to you guys watching this team come together?
We had a team come in and beat the undefeated team in Raptors Uprising.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
How is that for a gorgeous sight? And with
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, I love that story. David, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Washington, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. Now, here's Rubio. Basket counts. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Ayton.
Outstanding shot blocker. DeAndre Ayton off his feet in a hurry to send it back. Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Bryant, it's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Beal taking his time here. Phoenix grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And just as Kelly Oubre was coming into his own as an NBA starter, a meniscus tear in his right knee ended his season. Now, back in action. We'll see how quickly he can recover his explosive athleticism.
Here is Wall. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. He gets that one.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Booker against Beal. Ayton, good. And a nice assist from Booker. And before the injury, Kelly Oubre playing a career high in minutes. 38 to 40 minutes a game with regularity. G8, do you think that load could have contributed to his injury?
Well, Kevin, all young players want those minutes, but that right knee had troubled him for a while. PRP treatment back in 2017, and perhaps some questions for the Suns training set.
It's stolen by Hachimura. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Here's Bonga. And a nice shot by Bryant.
What power inside by Thomas Bryant. Boy, don't mess with this guy.
Booker right side. Rubio outside. Shot clock at 6. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And there's Booker on the assist by Rubio. Booker's got his second basket of the game.
What tremendous instincts as a scorer for Devin Booker. Get in that mid-range game, sir.
Back to Wall. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Here's Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level scorer. He will take what you give him.
Rubio outside. Bryant with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And stolen by Ayton. Booker with no one around. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Down low, here's Bryant. The kick out to Wall. Back to Bryant. Passes it to Hachimura. Here's Bonga. Covered by Oubre. Puts it up from 12. And the rejection by Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
It's stolen by Mahinmi. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Payton, that's good.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Carter outside. He dishes it to Ayton. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Brown right side. Here's Bertans for 3. Drills it from outside.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's Carter missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Brown finds Bertans. Nice ball movement by Washington. Count that one. Mahinmi's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards.
Yeah, over the years, Mahinmi has become more and more offensive-minded. You get him a paint touch, he's thinking score it.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Smith left side. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Suns trail by 3. Floats it up for Šarić. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, if you're Šarić, just get yourself to the right spot. Put the ball on target, and he will deliver. You know, you think back to DeAndre Ayton's college career. He demonstrated 3-point range, and while he's eager to show that in the NBA, the Suns want him to attack the rim.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Mo Wagner's checked in for Washington. Phoenix also making some changes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Frank Kaminsky in for Šarić. And that one's good, Wagner.
And Monty Williams said, offensively, Ayton's got to be 80% beast, 20% shooter.
The reason they say that, Greg, is they want him to exploit the elite physical tools he brings to the game. If he can draw more fouls, he can get to the free throw line. And he's such a good shooter there, it only makes sense.
Just 4 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Washington leading now by 4. Brown feeling it out a bit. Shot from the low block. That one a little long. The Suns have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Pass to Jerome. The pass to Baines. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Baines has got his first 2 points. Well, the Wizards shooting well. 50% from the floor. Over in the corner, Bergeons. Trying to find Wagner and gets it to him. Pass to Peyton. Out to the wing. Here's Bergeons. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Bridges. It's good on the putback. Bridges has got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Well, I think effort might be the calling card of Mikal Bridges. This guy is willing to hit the offensive glass. All about how much do you want it.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Suns making a switch here. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the seventh. Here's Wall. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Well, there's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
A nice shot by Booker.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Passes to Hachimura. Beal against Booker. Beal drives in. Hachimura the pass to Wagner. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Well, we all know this about Mo Wagner. Coming up on the youth national teams in Germany gave him an opportunity to play against high-level competition. Certainly, that helped prepare him for the rigors of the NBA.
Wizards making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in. Saric is checked in for the Suns. No good from Booker.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Mahimi against Rubio. Tries it from 9. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Booker dishes to Baines. Rebound by Mahimi. And here's Wall. Pass to Mahimi. Back to Wall. From past the arc. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. The period came to a close with them. And that does it for our...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty, and there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson, and it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
We knew this coming in about Rui Hachimura. This guy is very good running the floor and finishing in transition.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Hachimura. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Beal from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Suns.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
No good from Booker. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strength. And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Here is Bryant after the made shot from Ricky Rubio. Outside for Beal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hachimura. Here's Bunga. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The pass to Booker. Makes it off the glass. Booker's got 9.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Here's Bunga. It's Beal on the wing. Bryant, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Carter comes in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Booker. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 11.
I think the improved strength, right? Devin Booker willing to take on the defender, and he wins out.
Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Wagner. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
No good from Booker.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Pertinis. And the rejection by Ayton. For 3, Booker. It's hauled in by Brown.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Bertans. Can't hit from in close.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Booker. The Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Carter looking around. Dishes it to Booker. To the inside. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Booker. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Sun. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And in the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Travis Bertans out there with Mahinmi. And it's Brown in at the 3. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Carter against Wall. Pass to Kaminsky. 6 on the shot clock. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And the Suns making a change here. Rubio's checked in. So it's the Wizards now, trailing by 4. Rubio against Wall. To the middle, here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
The pick and roll game paying dividends. Wall with another delivery.
Rubio looking around. Passes it to Kaminsky. It's stolen by Hachimura. Wall passes to Bryant. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Well, Phoenix shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Now Ayton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Wizards making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Kelly Oubre comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Booker in for DeAndre Ayton. Now here is Hachimura. Brown down low. Covered by Oubre. Brown, good. The Suns trailing. Baines with it. Pass to Booker. Fires from deep. No good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with 2 sets.
Here's Bryant. And it's Hachimura in the corner. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Floats it up for Šarić. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And Wall. Here we go now. Booker pulls it in. And so here's Phoenix. A 2-point game. Šarić with it. Picked up by Brown. For 3. Booker. And the Suns miss again.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Oh, key bucket from Beal. How about that under pressure?
Here's Booker after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Oubre, no one around him. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Beal drives in. Here's Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Phoenix making a change here. Ayton's checked in. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open 3, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Johnson, he's checked in for Šarić. And here's Bryant for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Johnson kicks to Ayton. Stolen away. And here comes the break. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Talk about composure. Thomas Bryant under duress, no problem.
Johnson, the pass to Booker. Here's the three. Phoenix, no good that time either.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Payton looking around. Feeds to Bryant. Shoots the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here are the Suns now, trailing by 5. From deep, Johnson. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now here's Wall. Inside, Wagner. Good!
There is a reason John Wall's name is always at the top of the leaderboard in assists in the NBA. Understanding how to dissect a defense.
Payton against Booker. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oubre kicks to Ayton. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Here's Beal. Now, here's Bertans.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker on the money.
Oh, my goodness. Booker.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge.
So to see them triumph against a team that nobody thought would ever lose a game, oh man, you can't make this up.
It was really great to see, and the series was so fun to watch. But more importantly for me, I love seeing the stories behind some of these players. Obviously, the #1 draft pick coming to that team and learning about his.
Over the land of the free.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg. DA, it's up.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Oh, they're getting closer. Thanks, DA. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got Trey Lyles. Also, LaMarcus Aldridge out there. DeRozan out there with Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for Phoenix, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Oubre. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. Rubio left side. From deep three-point range, kept alive. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. Oubre passes to Booker. Off target from three-point range. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
And basketball in the blood for Devin Booker. I mean, his father, Melvin, started at the University of Missouri and played pro ball. Started in high school. Devin trained with his father, trying to follow his path.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Over Aldridge. And it's Ayton missing. And we know the story. Booker moving from Michigan to Mississippi to live with his father and develop his skills.
And 4:30 a.m. alarms to train on the beach before the summer sun, getting to practice 2 hours early and staying late. Booker, not a freak athlete, so he had to work harder and drill the fundamentals. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Rubio looking it over. For 3, Booker. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Here's DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free, and the basket by DeRozan.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
On the wing, Johnson, covered by Lyles. Johnson against Lyles. Here's Booker. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Murray the pass to Forbes. Now here is Aldridge. Murray outside. Pass to Lyles. Feeds it to Forbes. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. DeRozan's shot is off. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Booker with no one around, and it's keeping it alive with a new 14.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Right side Aldridge. Lyles inside. He's guarded by Johnson. Lyles no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. It's going to be Booker shooting. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray. And the Suns here with a different look. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Sharch comes in for Johnson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Carter in for Ricky Rubio. Boy, that was a momentum killer to start last season, wasn't it, Greg? 25-game suspension for DeAndre Ayton.
And he sprained his ankle in his return game. The Suns at full strength, able to win some games. He's obviously a huge part of their future.
Outside, White. Back to Mills. Spurs working the ball around now. Gay dishes to Mills. And the pass to Gay. The Spurs rebound. Hurdle. Mills passes to Gay. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. No good, unable to end this run. Phoenix leading by 4. And slam dunk by Sharich.
You know, in close, he's capable of hammering it down, and that's why you got to keep Sharich away from the basket.
And White kicks to Mills. Passes it to Pirtle. Outside, White. Gay left side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
Walker's checked in for Patty Mills. And so Gay nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Spurs trail by 4. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Gay finds Walker. Here's White. San Antonio again missing. Phoenix shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, the toughness Sharich possesses is really pretty impressive. A guy who lost 6 teeth in a game one time and kept on playing. Wow.
Here's White. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Jerome passes to Sharich to the inside and stolen by Gay. And a wide open look for Walker and no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what are you guys seeing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Pirtle is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's White. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Off the left rim and out. Spurs trail by 4. Gay outside. And he banks in the layup. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Just 5 to shoot. Gay can't get it to go. And here's Sharich. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Good on the shot.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Spurs trail by 4. Walker the pass to Pirtle. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
Pass to Walker. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Here's Pirtle. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Suns leading by 4. Carter on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now, here's Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Walker finds Gay. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jerome, no good. Spurs have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Walker's shot is off. Kaminsky dishes to Sharge. Carter, the pass to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Outside, Bellinelli. No good on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Phoenix, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Aldridge. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside DeRozan. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Pass to Oubre, and here is Baines. Rubio outside, and here's Booker from the arc. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. For San Antonio, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. They get it again. Suns shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And the jam by Oubre.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Here is Forbes. Outside for Murray. He is looking for Lyles and finds him. Here's Forbes. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. For the Suns, the first quarter was pretty even. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points was the most they trailed by. They're in good position. And that's going to do it for us here.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Spurs trail by 4. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Johnson. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Murray against Rubio. Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's 8 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, guys, I look at DeMar DeRozan, and I think he's one of the very best at making tough shots. I mean, the defense is draped all over him, and he still finds a way to get it up and down.
Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. They get it back. Here's Ayton. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Check out the body control from DeRozan there, guys. I mean, clearly there's contact, but it's almost impossible to affect his shot.
Rubio in the corner. The 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Now the pass to Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. 3-point lead. Mills against Oubre. Rubio in the corner. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. And Ayton throws it down.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
And DeRozan kicks to Aldridge. He dishes it to Murray. He is looking for Lyles and finds him.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Suns shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the technical free throw is good. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
On the wing, Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in. Booker's got 9.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
And now we're 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter of play. DeRozan in the corner. To the middle. Here's Gay. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 8 points for Gay.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Out to White. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Suns leading by 4. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Gay finds DeRozan. Now Mills. Out to DeRozan. Back to Mills. It's up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mills has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Booker against White. No good from Booker.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ball's knocked loose. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good by Mills. And now just a 1-point Suns lead.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Pass to Saric. To the paint. Here's Kaminsky. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Mills with it. He's guarded by Booker. Walker the pass to Murray. Aldridge kicks to Mills. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Suns lead by 1. 2K Sports back to Phoenix after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got Pirtle. DeJounte Murray is out there with Lyons, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard.
just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Hurdle finds Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The shot's good from Forbes.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Murray against Rubio. Baines inside. Shoots over Lyles. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. And the Suns lead by 2.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Pass to Lyles. And here is Murray. Back to Lyles. 5 to shoot. And Walker kicks to Forbes. Hurdle controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hurdle's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
And Hurdle is always a threat to come away with offensive rebound because of his size, but just as important, his timing.
And Hurdle sends it back. Here's Murray. And the layup falls.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Yeah, it's not a surprise then to see them out in front the way they've been efficient offensively in this half and actually throughout the entire game.
Oubre outside. And the dunk by Baines.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hurdle kicks to Walker, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
You know, it's really interesting to note that Forbes went to the same high school in Detroit as a certain friend of ours. I think the guy's name I'm thinking about here is Chris Webber.
The Suns making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Pass to Walker. DeRozan surveying the D. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Phoenix.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. And it's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
From deep, Walker. It's hauled in by the Suns.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And good that time.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
Medu passes to Walker. The kick out to Aldridge. Murray against Rubio. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And big props, major props to Rubio. Being aggressive, making plays with the game heating up. That's what you want your point guard to do. Make it happen.
Out to the right wing. And there's the pass to DeRozan. And here's Walker outside. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
His game continuing to evolve, guys. And shots like this prove Murray is the real deal.
Rubio the pass to Ayton. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Ayton's got 6 points in the quarter.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from Ayton, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Passes it to Murray. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Murray. From deep, Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Back to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Murray against Booker. Back to Ayton. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Murray finds Aldridge. Here's Forbes. And a miss there on the triple. Booker outside. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
And so it's Phoenix who scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
sports and then having an injury and then finding his competitive fire under the NBA 2K umbrella through the NBA 2K League. What's it like to work with people and see these human interest stories in the league?
I love it, man. I want to shout out our broadcast team for bringing those stories to life, right? You know, and even.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparation. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, Miles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Here is Forbes looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. Miles against Bryant. Miles inside. Nice D from Bryant.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Bonga, the pass to Hachimura. Down low, Bryant. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
Murray outside. Over the wall. Murray, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Pass to Bonga. Now here is Hachimura. Aldridge is covering, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here's Murray. And Forbes has it in the corner. And the 3-ball is good.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Wall passes to Hachimura. Back to Wall. Outside for Beal. Bryant looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Murray, the pass to Lyles. Right side Aldridge. It's stolen by Wall. Beal dishes to Wall. Nice ball movement by Washington. And again, Washington no good. San Antonio with the ball. And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here is Forbes. In the corner, it's Aldridge. Lock at 6. A 3-ball. Forbes can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 5.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit. Shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Here is Forbes following the bucket by the Wizards. Fires from 14. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Washington the other way. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. Passes to Murray. Back to Lyles. Aldridge left side. Ball against Murray. And that's going to be a treble. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Brown. Outside, Beal. He dishes it to Mahimi. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Payton, he's checked in for Beal. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Kicks it out to Gay, to the paint. Here's Poeltl. Changes up. To the wing right side. It's taken away by Smith. And here we go. Payton heading to the hoop. There's the pass to Bertens. Puts it up. And he overshot that one, missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Mahimi, that's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Smith with a wide open look. Off target with his 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Wizards lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And you can't cause those mistakes unless you're willing to gamble. So far, they've rolled the dice, and it's paid off.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Washington, Ish Smith is out there with Payton. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Brown. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. Spurs trail by 3. Now Mills. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Washington with it. Bertans with the ball. Pass to Wagner. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Wagner's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wizards. And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
Just 5 on the clock. No one near Payton as he lets it go. No good from outside. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Mills, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off of screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Poeltl. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Walker subbed in for White. Now here's Walker. Yep, that one goes.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
To the middle. And stolen by Aldridge. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone. Mills finds Aldridge. Walker against Brown. Rudy Gay on the wing. He feeds it to Aldridge. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Smith the pass to Wagner. Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. Smith on the wing. Pass to Wagner. And the shot goes down. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Brown against DeRozan. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. DeRozan's got his first points in this one. Brown outside. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Brown following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Wizards have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And some changes here for the Spurs. Trey Lyles checked in for Gay. Bryn Forbes comes in for Lonnie Walker. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills. Bryant finds Wall. From outside the arc. And another miss by Washington.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
DeRozan passes to Forbes. Wall against Murray. From deep. Rebound by the Wizards. 20 seconds left now here in the second. It's Beal on the wing. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. Murray left side. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. He got it up. He made it! He made it! Yes, and that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a... And that'll do...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Wizards leading by 5. DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Beal. 5 on the clock. Wants to get it to Bryant and does. And it's good for 2. Bryant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Wizards.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Back to Forbes. Aldridge against Bryant. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Inside. And there's Murray on the assist from DeRozan. Murray's got his second basket.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Feeds to Aldridge. Rebound by the Wizards. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. Beal the pass to Bonga. And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Back to Beal. Another one falls for Washington.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Spurs trail by 9. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside DeRozan. Now the pass to Forbes. No good with the triple.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Back to Bryant. Nice ball movement by Washington. The kick out to Wall. 4 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Bryant can't get it to go. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. They trail by 9 points. And the basket by DeRozan.
He's so explosive. DeRozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
Now here's Beal to the inside. Bryant in the post. Aldridge is covering. Bryant's shot is off. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Lyles passes to Forbes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And now it's only a 5-point Wizards lead.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Forbes takes it up strong against tight defense.
Back to Wall. Pass to Hachimura. Elbow shot. The Wizards with another miss. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Now here's Mills. Pass to Bellinelli. Outside White. It's Gay on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Washington leading now by 5. Payton kicks to Wagner. Down low. Brown the pass to Wagner. To the right side. Payton finds Wagner. And he makes good on the layup. Wagner's got 8 points.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Passes it to Gay. On the wing, Bellinelli. Floats one up. Count it.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
To the middle. Brown kicks to Wagner. Smith inside, covered by Mills. Back to Smith. Mills with the steal. Here's White. And White with the stuff.
Nice calculation by Mills and quick hands. We see it all the time. The turnover leading to points in transition.
Smith the pass to Bertans. 3-pointer. That shot off. That will count. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Wizards lead by 3. And time to... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So the Wizards 5 right now. Manning the backcourt, it's Smith and Beal. Brown out there with Davis Bertans. And it's Mahimi in at the 5. And it's White missing. Washington leading now by 3. Smith finds Brown. And here is Bertans. The pass to Mahimi. Shoots over Pirtle. Back to Bertans. Mahimi trying to get open. Bertans can't get it to go.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
Mahimi against Pirtle. Pass to Beal. Smith surveying the D. From the arc. Offensive rebound. Doesn't go for it. And San Antonio shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. And White with the stuff.
A threat at the rim, no doubt about it. That's good elevation from Derek White.
Outside, Beal. Dishes to Brown. Back to Beal. Pass to Bertans. Inside, here's Mahimi. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Walker finds Gay. Out to White. Second shot opportunity. No good there. And the Wizards now going the other way. Smith for three. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Wizards lead by one. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Passes it to Bellinelli. Pirtle inside. Mahimi on him. Count that bucket.
Just tremendous shooting from Pirtle. Love how he's not afraid of taking these kinds of shots.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Murray's got the ball here for San Antonio. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Wall, and they call the foul, so he's got... And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
So the first one drops, and that ties the game up. Brown is checked in for the Wizards. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Ball passes to Bryant. Over Aldridge. And there's the pass to Hachimura. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And there it is for him.
We talk about Ford's ability to shoot, but he has a calm about him in important moments.
Brown, the pass to Bryant. And that one is off. Nice D from Aldridge. Spurs leading by 3. And finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Bunga. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Forbes. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Aldridge kicks to Forbes. There's the three. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here. Beal's checked in. Wall passes to Bonga. To the left side wing. Hachimura against Lyons. Beal dishes to Bryant. Crafty move. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
You're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight.
And even just like JBM being a former tennis athlete, you know, Bear the Beast played college basketball, Walnut played college basketball. So to kind of bring light to the fact that these gamers.
And before.
Well, Kevin, yep.
Special talent indeed. David, thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the small forward.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
And so it's the Wizards getting on the board first. Fires it up. And that one goes long.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Bonga, the pass to Beal. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Bonga, defended by Booker. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Here's Beal, following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Oubre outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Wizards with possession. Now here's Wall. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Beal against Booker. Johnson kicks to Booker. Back to Johnson. Booker outside. Here's Ayton, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got his second bucket.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Hachimura against Johnson. Right side, Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Pulls up on the elbow. Can't hit that one. Good D by Rubio.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
Count that one. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. To the paint. Here's Bryant outside for Beal. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game.
And this is how you convert in transition. Booker running the floor well and being rewarded for it.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Beal finds Hachimura. They get a hand on it and stolen by Ayton. And here we go. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Ayton's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now Wall. No points in the game yet for him. It's Beal on the wing. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Suns leading by 7. Booker with no one around. It's good from long range.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
And now it's looking like it's going to be their night. I mean, the lead keeps getting bigger, bigger, bigger.
It's good on the putback.
Well, not the most explosive athlete. Bryant beats you with a nice combination of skill and size.
Booker outside. Oubre outside. And here's Booker. He's got 5. That one goes. Count it. He has 7.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Beal dishes to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. The pass to Beal. It's tipped. Oubre with the steal. 4-on-3 break. Rubio finds Oubre. Booker outside for the 3. And so it's Phoenix going into the break with a 10-point lead. They dictated the pace, pushed the ball at air. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
So on the floor for Washington, Payton is out there with Smith. Then there's Brown. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Mahimi in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That one drops for him. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Here's Mahimi. And it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
Suns leading by 10.
And a more traditional in the paint big for most of his career. Mahimi has been working hard to evolve his game.
Yeah, he's trying to become more comfortable on the perimeter at both ends. He started shooting threes over the last couple of years just to keep the defense honest. And defensively, he's done a much better job of closing out on jump shooters.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Carter finds Baines. Lays it up off the glass. Baines has got his first points of the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Offensive rebound. Brown outside. Here's Bertans for 3. And Baines pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bridges. Then Bridges jams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Mahimi down low. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Carter looking around. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Payton attacking. Here's Mahimi. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Phoenix. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Wizards. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Poke loose. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Booker outside. Jerome. Great positioning on the putback. And the Suns lead by 13.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Wagner passes to Smith. Wagner kicks to Beal. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Far from just an outside scorer. Beal also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
The feed now to Kaminsky. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Rejected by Booker. They retain possession. Mahinmi dishes to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
Such an impressive athlete. Beal, you give him a little bit of room, he'll flush it with force.
Booker looking around. There's a minute left here in the second. Passes to Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Good work defensively by Smith.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Washington making some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Mahinmi. And it's John Wall in for Ish Smith. Outside, Beal. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Back to Hachimura. From deep, Wall. And another miss by Washington. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Booker. Here's Oubre. Off target at the rim. Wizards trail by 9. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Great timing by Hachimura. Alley-oops look easy. I mean, they are hard to get perfect.
There's Kaminsky. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Booker from the arc. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 10. And over to Shaq.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You're kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
The blocks are impressive, no doubt, but his intimidation factor actually prevents certain shots from ever being taken at all.
Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Pertinis. Pass to Hachimura. Lets the 3 fly. The shot by Beal, no good.
He forgets about him on the perimeter. They're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
And it's Rubio penetrating, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. So for the Suns, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for 8, and it's Carter in for Booker. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under.
I mean, that's a great inbounds play. He gets to the right spot outside the arc, and that pass is there for him.
Oubre against Wall. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Wizards have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Phoenix making some changes. Saric comes in for Johnson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Oubre. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Brown comes in for Hachimura. Payton, he's checked in for Beal. And Smith subbed in for John Wall.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Saric finds Carter. Bridges, no one around him. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Suns leading by 17. All going up court. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He was named Player of the Year coming out of college. But Kaminsky is still adjusting to the speed of the NBA game.
And Phoenix making a change here. Booker's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. To end the run. And another miss by Washington.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Phoenix leading by 21. Booker, right side. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And what timing on the rejection. Sorry, not just a confidence on offense, but a remarkable defender as well.
And that one, good.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Rubio looking around. Pass to Saric. Kicks to Kaminsky. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kaminsky's got 4 this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Suns leading by 23. Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown kicks to Smith. Inside. Here's Bryant. Misses there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mahinmi is out there with Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Well, the Wizards shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Ball passes to Mahinmi. He kicks it to Beal. Back to Mahinmi. And the layup's good off the glass. Mahinmi's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Wizards. Suns leading by 21. Booker outside. Pass to Rubio. Back to Booker. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one. The pass to Wall. Now, here's Mahinmi. Hachimura, the pass to Mahinmi. Here's Bonga. Left side, Wall. No good on the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
For 3, Booker. Rebound by Mahinmi.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
The drive by Rubio. Lays it up and banks it in. Rubio's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Feeds it to Mahinmi. And stolen by Ayton. Rubio with it. He's picked up by Wall. To the middle. Booker dishes to Johnson. Back to Booker. Six to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Hachimura grabs the miss.
His three-point game hasn't been there for him today, but don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Booker outside. Passes it to Oubre. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Bonga, no good. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ayton, up and in on the layup.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
Beal, the pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. To the inside. Here's Mahinmi. And no good. Trying to use the glass. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Suns. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Booker against Beal. Pass to Mahinmi, and it's Wall in the corner. Mahinmi against Ayton. Here's Wall. The putback, it's good on the putback. Mahinmi's got 4 points in the quarter. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The drive by Booker, and that one drops.
Excellent footwork there. Booker, so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
So both teams changing it up here. 1:35 left in the game. Pass to Grant. Here's Bonga. Napier passes to Wagner. To the middle. Mahinmi kicks to Grant. They grab their own miss. Sinks that one from the post.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Suns.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Devin Booker. He's off on the second.
And last year, to create cap space for Anthony Davis, the Lakers traded Wagner to the Wizards, and boy, he showed a lot of promise.
Yeah, he became the first player since Yao Ming to score 30 points and pull down 15 rebounds off the bench. And if you think that was a fluke, why don't you go back and watch the Rising Stars game? He showed he can match up with elite talent.
Payton in the corner. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the pass to Carter. To the paint. Takes it from 10.
Well, just the kind of defense they're looking for to get from Wagner. Aggressive, energetic.
Payton drives in. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Here's Bridges. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that wasn't.
bunch of average gamers. They, they were active athletes. Says a lot about what it takes to be a 2K League Pro.
And speaking of being a 2K League Pro, you guys have some great stuff going on right now with team tournaments. Let the 2K fans know what you guys are up to.
Yeah, the NBA 2K League Draft Prospect Series, which allows teams,
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The view from the skies above. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Johnson is out there with Ayton. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
And Bones, Devin Booker, capable of big nights. One of just a few players with multiple games of at least 59 points.
Well, he's always looking to put pressure on the defense, and he's got such a wide array of skills. Not only shooting the basketball, but has shown off more of his patience and playmaking ability as he moves through his career. Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Right side Aldridge, and there's the pass to Forbes. Murray against Rubio. Shot clock at 5. To the wing on the left. Here's Forbes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Down low, here's Ayton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous. Well, DeAndre Ayton is a walking double-double. This guy has a huge physical advantage on the nights that he's playing other bigs, whether that's by his size or his ability to run the floor. And if he comes out with an aggressive mentality, he could really punish some teams throughout the course of a regular season.
Booker outside. Pass to Oubre. And Rubio kicks to Ayton. It's hauled in by Lyles. And some think that Ayton has a chance to be in a class with some of the great big men we've seen, be it Ewing or Robinson, Hakeem. I mean, those are very lofty standards. Brent, how does he get there?
It's a great question. I think when you talk about it, Kevin, you got to look at the defensive end. And those names that you just mentioned on a nightly basis were a force behind anybody on the perimeter. When they came into that house, it was defended. If Ayton gets there, he's got a big opportunity.
And the self-described Tsunami Poppy. Kelly Oubre used to call himself the Wave, but as he grows, so too does the nickname.
Well, the wave for him is a metaphor for his life's approach. The energy that you put out coming back. And Kelly Oubre is the kind of guy who's looking to attack with force and fury. So that kind of ebb and flow is helping out his NBA career.
And the dunk by Lyles.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Gay comes in for Trey Lyles, and it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. Sharch comes in for Johnson.
Such a lovely stroke there from Devin Booker. He's a go-to scorer. And a nice shot there from distance.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Oubre finds Sharch inside. Kicks it out to Rubio. Back to Baines, and stolen by Murray. And Gay with a clear path to the hoop. And And then Gay with the dunk.
That's a correct route. We talked about that with receivers in the NFL and the NBA. Still important. Rudy Gay on route there.
Now here's Šorić. Pass to Baines. Back to Šorić. It doesn't go for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. White the pass to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Passes it to Aldridge. Back to White. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Efficiency with that activity there. Aldridge excels at getting ideal positioning on the offensive glass and then takes care of business.
Now here's Rubio. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count it. Good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Here's DeRozan. And here's Gay. Aldridge dishes to Murray. Misses the wing J.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's White. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Walker's checked in for Derek White. And it's Mills in for Murray. Back to Carter. From the baseline. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Phoenix holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Spurs, we've got Mills. Poeltl is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Walker in at the 2-guard. Here's Walker after the basket by Dario Šarić. Nice step back to get it off. Walker's got his first bucket in this one. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like John Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And Phoenix has possession following the bucket by the Spurs. To the left wing. 4 on the clock. Now the pass to Jerome. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. A different look now for San Antonio. Trey Lyles checked in for Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lonnie Walker. And a change for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for Dario Šarić. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Poeltl. Stolen away. Pass to Mills. Here's Forbes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for your Spurs.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Forbes. Suns leading by 4. Here's Kaminsky. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
In the dunk pile line.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Here's Jerome after the basket by San Antonio. Right wing. Wants to get it to Bellinelli and does. Here we go, one-on-one. Now the dish to Pirtle. The feed to Forbes. Pass to Bellinelli. And here's Mills for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And they're moving it up. Lyles passes to Forbes. Back to Lyles. Here's Mills. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one. Well, recent years have seen the Suns hit and miss in the draft. You can count Mikal Bridges among one of those hits. They traded up to get him in 2018. And what he's provided and the potential that he still has, they don't have any regrets with that one.
San Antonio again missing. Suns leading by 7. And Ayton throws it down.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
You go back to draft night, and Bridges drafted 10th by his hometown Sixers, where his mother was an employee. The elation. And then, Brent, word of a trade.
Yes, the old awkward moment where you have to change hats during the draft. You know, the Suns valued him highly, and the Sixers maybe had some second thoughts, or the deal was already worked out, but still waiting for the payoff on the Sixers' end as Zaire Smith is trying to find his way onto the court.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Spurs, and it's Carter missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
And the Spurs with some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Purdy. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Phoenix, Johnson, he's checked in for Frank Kaminsky. And it's Devin Booker in for Carter. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
Well, Booker still has some upside, one of the best young scorers that we've seen in the NBA in the last decade. He's already an established star, and the sky is the limit for this guy. Now he just wants more wins.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. To the inside, Aldridge. No good that time. And that does it for the first half of play.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Phoenix came ready to play. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a... And that's a wrap with the third.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot. So right now he's feasting.
On the court for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Oubre out there with Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Here's Johnson following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. They get the rebound. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 12 points in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot that time, not on target. Good D by Booker. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Suns. Oubre kicks to Rubio. Back to Oubre. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton dishes to Oubre. Booker looking around. Clock at 4. Rebounded by the Spurs. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Booker following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Rubio outside. Oubre on the wing. Booker the bounce pass. Ayton kicks to Booker. The Suns need to get a shot off. Oubre, no one around him. And Ayton stays with it. He's got 14.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
DeRozan in the corner. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Great, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Outside DeRozan. He kicks to White. Over Carter. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Suns leading by 10. And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Pass to Ayton. Gay with the defensive effort. The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
The shot by Carter. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Carter's got 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
DeRozan in the corner. In the corner, Murray with it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Rubio outside. Oh, Oh, Ayton in position.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Spurs trail by 12. Murray outside. A different look now for San Antonio. Bellinelli, he's checked in for DeRozan. Walker comes in for White, and it's Mills in for Murray. And for the Suns, Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kaminsky in for Mikal Bridges. Gay passes to Bellinelli. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Bellinelli's got his first 3 points of the game. Saric against Gay. To the middle. Out to Carter. Over to the left wing. The pass to Rubio. Baines, high post. He dishes it to Carter. Gay with the block.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Walker's shot is off, but they'll get another chance. Phoenix leading by 9. Here's Baines. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Aldridge out there with Lyons. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's White. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. By himself. And White with the stuff.
Good instinct shown there by Rudy Gay, using some of his street smarts. Can't afford to be careless with the ball around him.
Here's Ruby. On the wing, Booker jacks up a 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Oubre can't get it to go. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
And the Suns making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Oubre on the wing. He feeds it to Baines. And the basket is good. And the Suns lead by 10.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes, and he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Outside, Walker, a 3-ball. San Antonio again missing. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
First one falls for him.
Way back in 2009, Ricky Rubio was drafted. There was so much talk about him being the Spanish version of Pistol Pete. He's had a remarkable career.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And Booker kicks to Johnson from deep. The offensive rebound. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3. And the Suns get it back. Baines dishes to Booker. Tries yet again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
You gotta like seeing Devin Booker be aggressive, especially when he's shooting the ball, easily earning the foul that time.
DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Derek White. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say, as a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
DeRozan's shot is off.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The shot's good from Forbes.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre just having a sixth sense that time, sniffing out the alley-oop and throwing it in.
Here's Forbes. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Forbes has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
The drive by Booker, and he converts the layup. And the Suns lead by 12.
Finishes like that are pretty impressive from Devin Booker, who we know is a great outside shooter.
And DeRozan kicks to Lyles. Here's Forbes. And the three off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Dishes it to Murray. Back to Forbes. Fires from deep. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Rubio. Oubre on the wing. Back to Rubio. Booker inside, and the dunk by Booker.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Rubio finds Ayton. 5 on the clock. Over Aldridge. Again, Phoenix.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Wide open look here for Murray. That 3 off the mark. Booker outside. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. This
franchises to host tournaments, and this year the caveat is versus last year we only had 1 to 2 players get in. The whole team is able to enter and win draft eligibility. That draft eligibility will allow them to participate in our December winners event, and hopefully if they're selected, they'll be able to participate in our February combine.
I want to pick your brain a little bit.
Now it's ended up.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, DeRozan out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Murray, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at small forward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Wall lays it up off the glass.
Getting resourceful there. Go ahead, John Wall on the interior.
Passes it to Forbes from past the arc. Rebound by the Wizards.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Back to Beal. They double team Beal. From deep, Wall. Rebound by Murray. On offense, here are the Spurs. About a minute played so far here in the first. Aldridge against Bryant. Just 5 on the clock. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Aldridge kicks to Forbes. Misses the 3. And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Bonga, the pass to Bryant. The Wizards working the ball around now. And it's Beal in the corner. Lob pass to Bryant. It's stolen by DeRozan. Murray against Beal. It's stolen by Hachimura. Outside Bryant. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify.
The pass to Wall. Here's Hachimura. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
What a smooth catch and shoot opportunity from Rui Hachimura. Pretty.
Murray dishes to Aldridge. They need this. Off the left rim and out.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's DeRozan. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Now, getting points on the go is one of the things that drives DeMar DeRozan's game. He's never going to miss an opportunity to get out and run.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bryant's got 5 now.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. And DeRozan kicks to Forbes. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Aldridge. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Bryant dishes the Wall. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
Now here's Murray. Yep, it counts.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
50 seconds left to play here in the first. Hachimura, the pass to Beal. Back to Hachimura. Pass to Bryant. Outside, Beal. Elbow shot is on the way. The shot off that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Pass to Wiles. He dishes it to Aldridge. Here's Forbes. Off target from outside.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Wall, no luck. Wiles with it. Here's DeRozan. Makes it off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wizards lead by 5. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon
being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting.
You know, Gray, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Rudy Gay is out there with Pirtle. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's Mills in at the guard position. Outside, White. Pirtle, high post. From the stripe, Mills finds Pirtle. Now here's Mills. He's tightly guarded. Smith with the defensive effort.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
On the wing, Brown. Passes it to Smith. Back to Mahinmi. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mahimi's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Just 5 to shoot. Smith the pass to Wagner. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Hard for Wagner to avoid the contact. His shooting ability is going to have defenders reacting to him.
And a wide open look for Walker. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards leading by 10. The pass to Wagner. Smith feeling it out a bit. Payton outside. Pass to Bertans. Spurs trail by 10.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Beal's checked in for Ish Smith. The Spurs also with the sub. Mills is checked in. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 8-point game. And White kicks to Pirtle. Now the feed to Gay. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, and Gay skilled really at drawing contact. Doesn't back away from it, especially when he's shooting.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. All comes in for Gary Payton.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Wagner passes to Wall. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
To the paint, here's Bellinelli. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bellinelli's got his first basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Hachimura. Beal from long range. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Mills dishes to Pirtle. That shot missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Right side Wall. Hachimura finds Wagner. Back to Hachimura. Over Gay. Rebounded by the Spurs. 51 seconds left in the first half. Down low. Wants to get it to Bellinelli and does. The 15-footer. No good on the shot. And the Wizards now going the other way. 3-on-3. Pass to Brown. Hachimura against Bellinelli. They grab their own miss. Wagner passes to Hachimura. Wizards passing it around. Here's Wall. They get it back. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. DeRozan surveying the D. There's the triple. And that would have counted, but his shot. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Beth. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to... And that'll...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Thomas Bryant really making a difference here.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
They've got Bryant. Payton is out there with Ish Smith. Then there's Ian Mahimi. And it's Bonga in at the small forward position. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. Mahimi's shot is good.
Yeah, over the years, Mahimi has become more and more offensive-minded. You get him a paint touch, he's thinking score it.
And Forbes kicks to Murray. Back to Forbes. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Payton passes to Bryant. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Payton. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 7. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Smith. And it goes on a bounce. That one is off Smith. Spurs making a switch here. Walker's checked in. That'll be a 5-second call. Washington leading now by 7. Smith the pass to Bryant. Here's Bonga. Passes it to Smith beyond the arc. But they recover it. And Bryant kicks to Smith. There's the pass to Bonga. 6 to shoot. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And he's able to get it back. Aldridge finds DeRozan. Now Walker back to DeRozan. Tries a 3. Rebound by Smith. Now here's Payton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Bonga. Fires for 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Bonga's got the lead up to 10 now for the Wizards. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shots good by Walker. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. It's hauled in by Lyles. Spurs trail by 8. Here's DeRozan. And too long on the shot. Washington has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game. Out to Payton. Three-pointer. And another miss by Washington.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Smith. The dish to Mahinmi. Back to Smith. Right side, Bryant. Shoots over Walker. And again, Washington, no good. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now, here's Bertans. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Brown outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Wagner on the wing. Brown. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on John Wall.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Bellinelli. There's 31 seconds left here in the third quarter. Napier passes to Wagner. There's Brown with the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And here is Bertans. To the inside.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by San Antonio.
Here's Forbes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, credit Mo Wagner for making that a tough shot. At 7 feet, with that mobility, he should be able to guard.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The Wizards with the lead. On the floor for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with White. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Mills. And it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. Now here's Beal. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Those 3-pointers off the mark. In transition, here come the Spurs. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as much as 10. Wall attacking. Berton's shot is good.
How good is that pass from John Wall? My man doing some work right now.
Gay kicks to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Poeltl. The shot from the low post is good. Washington shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Here's Mills. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good. A different look now for San Antonio. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Poeltl. DeRozan comes in for Derek White. And Murray subbed in for Patty Mills.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now here's Murray. Aldridge finds Murray. Here is Forbes. 5 to shoot. Here's Gay. He's covered by Hachimura. Unloads from 13. DeRozan with the rebound.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Wide open look here for Murray. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
Now Wall. Passes to Beal. Comes up empty down low. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Gay to take the lead inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Bryant comes in for Bertans. And Mahaney's subbed in for Hachimura. Lyles checked in for the Spurs. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Hachimura, he's checked in for the Wizards. Both shots good from the stripe. The Wizards have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the one make. Here's Wall. And no good. Some solid defense from Aldridge. And San Antonio shooting not great, 40% for the game.
Oh, my goodness. You could tell DeMar DeRozan demanded the basketball. He wanted the chance to be the deciding factor.
Now here's Wall. From downtown. And again, Washington no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Aldridge dishes to Murray. He's off on that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Left side, Wall. Beal. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. Murray with the bounce pass. Lyles passes to DeRozan. And here is Murray. The pass to Lyles. Dishes it to Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Murray outside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Walker's checked in for the Spurs. Wall passes to Hachimura. Mahaney with it. Shoots over Lyles. Rebound San Antonio. Out to the right wing. Here's Walker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Bradley Beal picks one up.
He had a foul to give there, but he'd rather not have it cost your team points.
And the Wizards making a change here. Vargas checked in, and so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Beal, the pass to Bryant. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Walker leading the charge. Pass to Lyles. Can't connect from short range. And Washington has possession. Bryant passes to Hachimura. Walker with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Yes, that goes in. Walker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Spurs.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Beal from long range. And again, Washington no good. Outside, Walker. Back to Murray. Left side, Walker from outside the arc. Connects from 3-point range. And now it's a 9-point San Antonio lead. And so it's San Antonio with the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.